Ask me how I wonder when I'm blessed. Yes. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to come on here and do a few compatibility readings. Have some fun with the collective. Hey, you guys. So I got a request to do a Taurus and a Leo. So the Taurus and the Leo. Okay. That is a nice relationship. It's okay to relax in this relationship here. It's spiritual. It's like an equality. It's stable here. You guys, it's like an experience to be together, in other words. Okay. So the work life between you two will not be in the way at all. Both of you are hard workers. In other words, one is rarely out there in the field, and the other one is kind of laid back in the work. And we know the Taurus, I feel like you are the one that's out there in the field, and the Leo, you're the one that's laid back, but you guys are still hard workers. That your jobs will not get in the way of this relationship. You guys love money, you love to spoil each other, and you love things like that, things like that. The situations that you guys may come across as feeling like don't overwhelm each other. Don't be around each other too much because that could become corny. In other words, it could be like, okay, this is getting boring just being around each other too much. Even though this is like a surprise type of relationship anyway. I'm gonna pop up on you real quick type of time, but find some time to have fun with each other. Don't just do that all the time. And then I'm gonna say the sex life between the two is incredible, amazing, so connecting right here, and it's never ever a toxic situation when it comes to that with you two guys. The overall situation with the Taurus and the Leo is that this is something that is like a twin. Where have you been? Okay, in other words, type of relationship, and it's like this is a recovered relationship, something you guys probably have, bumped into each other after a broken heart. It's a good one. But here's the rainbow, the bright side of this relationship. You understand? Yes. So overall, the Taurus and the Leo, way to go. I like that one. Okay, just don't be no sneaky links. Okay, so the Sagittarius and the Taurus. One of you don't trust the other, and the other one is like so connected with the heart. You know what I mean? This person is in love, but the other one is like, I don't trust it. You know what I mean? So you don't trust it. So in that area, Sagittarius and the Taurus, there's no trust, but only one is really loving and trusting, but the other one is not loving and trusting. Okay. Then we have like on your career situation. I feel like gets in the way of your love and your affair because one is on the move and the other one is creative. So it's like your work life kind of collaborates with, not in a good way, for your love life. I feel like it gets in the way sometimes of that. And I feel like, okay, on the situation part, but like what type of situations you guys are running into is like one of you is playing hard to get. One wants to be chased. One wants to play like, time. Let me give this person some time or a time stamp right here. So it's like one want to be chased while you got the other one. You got time. You they giving you some type of time here. A limit here. In other words. But the sex life between the two is very vibrational, very on the same vibration, and things like that. But that's the only connection that the Sag and the Taurus has here. You understand? So listen up. And anyway, the overall outcome of the Sag and the Taurus, you guys are better off friends than you are lovers here. Okay, better off friends than lovers. Okay. Okay, Virgo and Pisces. The love life and relationship between the Virgos and the Pisces is, I want to feel like one is like old, like have an old soul, and one is childish, in other words. But it could be a good connection because then we have the work life between the two. Okay, like will it get in the way of the relationship, in other words? So you guys are both committed to your work and what you do. You guys are really committed to your work, so that can affect the future of the relationship. So like in the beginning it's all candy and dandy because it's like, yeah, he about his business or she about her business and things like that. So yeah, that's an impression to you guys, but it can affect the relationship in the future. Okay, the situations that the Virgo and Pisces may tend to run into is Don't focus on the past. Stay in the present and in the moment. The past no longer serves this relationship. It's nothing the past can do. Also, you guys need to get up and go out. Go take a vacation. Go take a break. Stop just sitting around. It's not about Netflix and kicking it. It's about traveling and moving. Like, because you guys want to get out and have fun. You know what I mean? Okay. And the sex life between the Virgo and the Pisces is boring. Okay. I see that it is boring. Both of you feel like this is boring, the sex life between the two. And also the overall compatibility between the Virgo and the Pisces is I'm rubber. It's like oil and water. It's not a good match. I feel like you guys are more connected. It's not a connection there. So it's again, this could be a more friendship than it is a lover relationship, in other words. Okay? 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 So we have now the Scorpio and the Virgo. Again, we have an old soul and maybe somebody that's childish, or this could be an older and a younger relationship here. I feel like with the it's a good relationship anyway with the older and the guy, the younger thing right here, you know what I mean, is it could be like an unstoppable relationship, in other words. With the work life between the two are very focused on the family, taking care of the family, making sure the house and the bills and things are taken care of. And it's like, but both of you can be a little careless sometimes with handling the bills and things like that. So make sure you guys are taking care of your priorities over having fun and things like that. The situation that the Scorpio and Virgo might tend to run into is that you guys can have a very long relationship, but can you afford it, in other words? So this can be where that can come into an issue, like being able to afford it in the long run. Okay, the sex life between the two is kind of questionable. It's like you guys are settling for it, in other words, and it works for you, in other words. But I feel like sometimes it's not on a healing level. It's more on a mind level, you know what I mean, a sex thing. Okay, so I feel like the connection is not just like completely there, but it's like, okay, I can deal with this, in other words. Okay, I'm just being honest. And the overall between the two, the compatibility between the Scorpio and a Virgo is this is a very motivating relationship. So I guess you guys kind of motivate each other, okay? And it's like it could be an up and down type of thing, you know what I mean? A roller coaster, but I feel like you guys like it, in other words, okay? So the compatibility between the two is like you guys, it works for you guys, in other words, okay? Okay, so the Leo and the Scorpio, this relationship here is like loving and balanced at the same time, okay? And also, the career side of the part, the love and the career part of this relationship, you guys are going to be very successful, and it will not affect the future of the relationship because in the future you guys will be successful as well with the love and relationship. Okay, the situations that you guys might run into is this is could be a territorial situation here where one of you are very territorial. We already know who that is, the Leo. Okay, the Leo could become very territorial over her soulmate. This is her soulmate, okay, or his soulmate right here. So you can't mess with the soulmates, okay, okay, okay. Also, the sex life between the two, oh my God, it's like, oh, so refreshing. And it's like, whoo, jumping. You know what I mean? It's popping. Okay, it's popping. In other words, so overall, the compatibility between the Leo and the Scorpio, I feel like you guys will be locked in, and that this is a very hopeful relationship, a chanceful relationship, a opposites attract relationship, because you guys are definitely not used to this type of loving. Okay.